What is going on, everybody? Sports Expert here, and we do have some breaking news in college football. And before we get to that, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Like the video. Comment what you think about this news, as we have another coaching firing in the Big 12, as we have another coaching firing in the Power 4, as Neal Brown, the West Virginia head coach for the past 6 seasons, has been canned. He is done at West Virginia. West Virginia fans wanted him gone after his 4th year. It just didn't go very well after the Dana Holgorsen era, after he left for Houston. And they hired Neal Brown from Troy, who had some success at Troy, but just wasn't enough to put this West Virginia program to a place where they wanted to be. So Neal Brown went 37-35 in 6 seasons, and there was rumblings maybe he could save his job this weekend with a win, but obviously that didn't happen. They lost 52-15 to Texas Tech, a team that actually I thought may be decent coming into the season. They went 9-4 last year, had a really nice year for Neal Brown, but this year it just wasn't enough. They went 6-6. Not sure who'll be coaching the bowl game yet, but Garrett Green, who is one of the more talented quarterbacks coming into the season, all of FBS, he had a poor year. He had injury problems. He just couldn't throw the ball particularly well. It's just one of those years where you were expected to take a step forward, and you just didn't. You took a step back, and that was it for Neal Brown. There was a lot of talk about him being fired when Ren Baker came in as the athletic director, but he decided to give him another chance, and he did that. But this year just wasn't enough to sway him back for another year, and they're going to pay the $6 million buyout, which is fairly low for a Power 4 coach, and West Virginia will start the search for a new head coach. So yeah, I mean, it's the right move in my opinion. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do if you're the Mountaineers. I mean, there's so much pressure from the fan base year in and year out about Neal Brown, and if you don't do anything about it, it could get ugly. And they knew that, so the move was made, and the 4th Power 4 job to be open, along with UCF after Gus Malzahn's resignation for Florida State, UNC, and Purdue, who fired Ryan Walters today. So Neal Brown, an interesting nugget here from what I've heard, as he has been highly considered for the UMass head coaching job. So the UMass job is open after the Don Brown firing, and he is being highly considered for that job, Neal Brown, as UMass is looking for a new head coach. They haven't hired anybody. I don't think they've gotten close to hiring anybody. I think they were waiting for Neal Brown in the decision from West Virginia. So don't be surprised if Neal Brown goes back to his alma mater and becomes the head coach there. So that's an interesting tidbit there. We'll see what happens with West Virginia's roster. Maybe a Garrett Green hits the portal, and Nico Marchiol. So, Hudson Clement's another talented player on that offense that could hit the portal. Wyatt Mulum, he'll be in the draft, though, so won't worry about him hitting the portal. But, yeah, that'll do it for West Virginia and Neal Brown. And, yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts about that? I appreciate everyone being here. Sports Expert, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Like the video, comment what you think. We'll have more college football coaching videos as they trickle down today. So yeah, Sports Expert, I'm out, guys. Peace.